Now, I'm not one for talking about news, and if you've been on this channel for a while now, you'd know that I actually despise talking about news, but I felt like these Spider-Man sets were just too hard to pass up, and I just felt like I needed to throw my 2 cents into the mix, as if you didn't know, Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character, and is currently my favorite Marvel MCU character, so I felt like this was only right for me to talk about. Now, as I'm a day late, I'm sure a lot of people know that these sets are a thing, and they've been officially revealed on LEGO.com, and frankly, I find them all to be amazing, but we'll jump right into this one. So this is the Vulture set, which I think is the set I am most hyped for out of this wave, considering it's only going to be $20, and it comes with a brand new version of the Vulture with clearly his high altitude suit, as opposed to the last one which didn't have the high altitude suit. We've also got a brand new minifigure version of Vulture, which has the new mask, which frankly looks amazing, and I don't understand why they didn't do this before. I like the fact that they changed the black torso in the previous figure to this new brown one, which is much more MCU accurate, and those trousers I'm sure can be replaced with some form of trousers with printing that I've got in my collection, as they're a fairly common colour. But I think the figure that everybody is most excited for in this set is the Undersuit Spider-Man. Now, I call this figure the Undersuit Spider-Man because it looks highly reminiscent of when Ned and Peter actually take the suit apart and hack the suit, taking off the red and blue and revealing this really cool undersuit, as you can see in this scene. And I think that's what they were trying to go for in this set, not the gold Miles Morales from the game. I get it looks very similar, but I feel like this might be the undersuit. It's just got the same sort of paneling on it, and I think this is what they were going for. As for the set itself, this whole big spider drone thing, I'm not sure if I like that aspect of it. Probably something I'll just try and sell, considering I have no idea what this is even meant to be. Obviously, it's meant to be some sort of mechanized spider kind of thing, and I do like on the box that it says that it's specifically inspired from Homecoming, and obviously nothing like this was in Homecoming. Honestly, looking at this set, I'm thinking to myself it could have been a £13 set and just minus the big spider drone, giving us the Vulture, maybe a box, and the gold fig Spider-Man suit, which I think would have been better. However, I don't mind paying a little bit extra just to get these two figures, as I think they're both amazing. Especially because that Undersuit Spider-Man really does take things up to the next level with that arm printing. Overall, a set I am super hyped for, and can't wait to modify and make it my own set, especially changing those Vulture's wings and using those official stickers. Moving on to the next one. Now, this is the first Spider-Man 4 Plus set I'm actually interested in. It comes with 3 minifigures. It comes with a new version of Mysterio, a new version of Spider-Man, and then I think a reused version of Nick Fury. I think he's the same one that came in a previous Far From Home set, being the jet plane set. I can't remember the exact name. But as for the Nick Fury figures, I'll have to wait till the set comes out and I'll have to compare the two side by side. But this set is really not interesting in terms of builds. The drone doesn't look accurate at all, and the car doesn't either, really, but it's a 4 Plus set, I'll give it a pass. The real thing that I think everybody's going to be buying this set for is those brand new minifigures. Obviously, this is the first time we're seeing that red and black suit, and I'm really glad that it has some dual molded legs, and not only that, but they have actually printed on the dual molded legs as well, giving that extra detail into this fig. No arm printing, but I think it didn't necessarily need arm printing. This suit's arms primarily were black with only tiny red accents, which I think the glove does anyway, so I think this figure deserves a pass in terms of arm printing. Doesn't necessarily need it. I'm glad we're getting a new Mysterio figure, however it does look to reuse the same sort of printing, just giving it a small little update with the grid patterns, but hey, I'm just happy we're getting leg printing on this figure again. As for the torso, it does look very similar to the previous fig, however it's now printed on a nice pearl gold torso instead of the dark green torso. I like this direction, as I feel like the suit from Far From Home was primarily gold on the upper half of his body and then transitioned into the green, which LEGO looked to be trying to emulate with this pearl gold torso and the green legs. Overall, a set that I'm definitely going to pick up, as it's only $20. Moving on to the last set. Now, this one is clearly inspired from the new film, and obviously we have no information about the new film yet. This looks to be a scene out of the Sanctum Sanctorum, or some scene in some sort of garage. I don't really know what I'm looking at when I look at this model, but based on the minifigures, I figure it has to be something to do with Doctor Strange. Speaking of which, we get a new Doctor Strange figure in this set, which looks incredible. Definitely the best Doctor Strange figure we have seen so far, and especially because it's got a new rubberized cape, and I've been begging LEGO to do these kind of capes for a long while, and I'm so happy they're now doing this kind of thing. I love the fact that they're bringing back that hairpiece that he had originally with the printing on the sides, I really didn't think the slick back hair suited Benedict Cumberbatch as an actor, and I'm happy that this character does have leg printing as well. And as for the Spider-Man, I'm not even sure if Marvel are going to be happy with that, as they've just leaked the brand new suit that we're going to be seeing in Far From Home, even though I am guessing this is going to be from the beginning half of the film, as if the rumors do come to be true, and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are reprising their roles as Spider-Man, I would love to see a set based on this scene and hopefully have all three Spider-Men in it, giving us the Tobey Maguire suit, the Andrew Garfield suit, and hopefully the Civil War suit, as that is the most accurate to the classic Spider-Man outfit. So I don't know whether they're going to be using this suit primarily throughout Spider-Man 3, or if they'll change back to the more classic looking suit, as we do tend to get 2 or 3 suits per film, as Spider-Man is one of the most profitable characters for Marvel, and they gotta sell them toys. However, in terms of the rest of the set, I am frankly quite disappointed. We look to get a new hourglass piece, which does look quite cool. Definitely don't think it's going to be worth buying the entire set for, though. This new monster piece, which I've seen some people arguing is the Green Goblin, which is definitely incorrect. I'm not sure if it'll have some sort of significance in the film. If it does, then maybe I'll be more interested in this set, but right now I definitely don't think that this is one that I'm planning on getting, mainly as well because I'm only interested in 2 of the figures, being Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. The other 2 figures in my mind just seem either really inaccurate or just very lackluster. The new MJ figure doesn't really use any sort of new molding or new printing or anything along those lines, and frankly I'm still not convinced that this figure looks anything like Zendaya, and that's been a problem since she was introduced into the LEGO line. Seriously LEGO, try and get the likeness more like Zendaya if you want me to buy one of these figures. And I've also noticed that her hairpiece is brown in this scene, when I've heard heavy rumors that her hair is going to be red in the film, but hey, we never know, this could be from the beginning of the film. And moving on to a thing which in my mind looks quite strange, pun intended, why does Wong look the way he does? Now obviously you'll have to take this with a pinch of salt, because we don't know what he's going to look like in the film, and he looks to be appearing in other films like Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, and you never know, Wong might go through some sort of change to look different. But it's just strange to see him in this way, especially because we've already had a Wong figure, which in my mind looked very much like Wong, unless this is a different Wong, which I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm confused to why this figure looks the way it does. But hey, you guys might be able to give me some more information in the comments. But those are the 3 sets that have come out. I'm very, very excited for them. I plan to be getting at least the first 2 that we've talked about on this list. I'm definitely going to get the minifigures, the Doctor Strange and the Spider-Man, but I don't know whether I'll be buying the set. I might just get them off a Bricklink, depending on how much they're going to be, as the set is $40, and I don't know if I can warrant spending that much on a set which I'm only really buying for the figures. Let me know what you guys think of these sets in the comment section below, and I will speak to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.